good, Her Camp Gang? We're about to be looking at when child predators were killed by victims' parents in court. Gang, I love you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. I don't want to hold you guys any longer. Let's get into this. Get that thing.
The earth by predators. As a parent watching the court proceedings, one may feel they are faced with two choices.
Yo!
Do you let justice run its course, or do you take matters into your own hands? Claus Grabowski, first on the list of...
I can't even lie. I'm not even finna be super overly angry at this because I'm picturing myself as a parent. If I was a parent in there with my kid's killer, is up. I would react the same.
Predators who were sent to explain themselves before a divine judge is Claus Grabowski. It all started on the morning of May 5th, 1980, when little Anna had an argument with her mother and was also upset she decided to skip school that day. Unknown to her mother, she somehow landed in the apartment of the resident butcher and child predator Claus Grabowski. Promising her that she could play with his cats, he lured her into his home, and then the villain did the unspeakable. One of the more insane things about this case is that though he was chemically castrated for assaulting two other 9-year-old girls, and
this frustrates me so much because like when I see these videos, like bro, like I just be like wishing like I was there, like bro, y'all ever like see these type of videos like when kids get murdered by these predators or lured in their house or vans and shit, and it's like bro, like something in me just gets so irritated because like it hurts, like and a part of me that hurts too because like damn, like if I was there in that situation, now if I knew that was going on, it would probably be 100% different. Well, most 100%. You know what I'm saying? Different. You know, it's so sad. I hate seeing shit like this.
In 1976, he secretly underwent chemical therapy to reverse the effects. Just 4 years later, he was once again on trial for the murder and assault of 7-year-old Anna Bachheimer. But this was to be his last dance. During his trial, the murderer boldly claimed to the court that the little girl had seduced him and then tried to blackmail him. A little unwise considering his situation. And in 1981,
bro, how would a child try to seduce you, bro? Like make that make sense, bro. That does not make any, like, bro, like, oh my God, bro. A grown man, no, bro, as a grown man, as a grown, fully grown brain, fully grown human being, you know right from wrong. You know who's a child and who is not a child, bro. There is no way a child should lure you in somewhere. A child should lure you in. A child should provoke you to. No, you are an adult, sir. You are an adult, sir. Like, it's no way like a child should like, like, bro, like, what is this even saying, bro?
In his third hearing, Marianne Bachheimer brought a Beretta 70 into the courtroom and liberally gifted Grabowski 6 shots to the back. After dispensing her cold, brutal version of justice, she lowered her gun and allowed herself to be apprehended without a fight. Claus, on the other hand, gave up the ghost on the unforgiving hard floor of the courtroom. Marianne served 3 years in jail for his murder. Jeff Doucet.
Bro, she should have shot more times. She should have shot more times. Second of all, she should have done no time in jail, bro. Like, I feel like in these type of situations, they should just let that type shit slide, bro. They should let that type shit slide, bro. Especially, chat, when it comes down to your child. When it comes down to your child, they should let that shit start. Not even your child, any child, bro. Like, bro, if you just so happen to be outside, bro, or anywhere, you could be anywhere, bro, and you see a child getting hurt by an adult, you see a child getting molested by an adult, lured in by an adult, you should have every right to use all type of force against that predator, bro. Whether it's a gun, knife, whether you kill that person, whether you beat up that person bad to a pulp, you should not get no time for that, bro. Like, that's the most craziest shit ever, bro. Bro, you should get no time for goddamn handling business when it come to monsters, bro. That's a monster, bro. Like, come on, bro. Ain't no human being. That's a monster. He got dealt with.
Jeff Doucet, a 25-year-old karate teacher, adored by parents and pupils alike. On this list, Jeff Doucet is one of the few predators who indulged so much to the extent that he himself could not remember the number of children he victimized. Jody Plauché was his Waterloo, though. Mr. Doucet met Gary Plauché and his son sometime in early 1983, having earned...
Yo, Chad, why am I frustrated looking at this shit, bro? I didn't know this video was gonna make me mad, bro. I didn't realize... I thought it was gonna make me sad more than anything, but this really just made me mad, bro. Like, I'm really frustrated watching this shit,
The
bro.
trust of Gary Plauché, the
why?
Baton Rouge father, and
'Cause
his
why,
wife, June,
bro?
he became another authoritative figure in the lives of both Jody and his younger brother, Mikey. Usually, he would take them to the movies as well as skating, and eventually he began to secretly molest Gary's son, somehow managing to evade scrutiny and subsequent punishment. Emboldened by his supposed impunity, he kidnapped Jody under the guise of running errands and then took the youngster to California, where he rented a room in a motel.
No. Chat, like, bro, like, this is like my worst fear of like having a child, right? I'm 25, right? I don't have kids yet, but when I do, my PTSD is gonna be through the roof, right? My PTSD is gonna be through the roof because of potential things that can happen to them. Harassment, getting bullied in school, getting murdered, getting killed, getting harassed, getting raped, getting all of those things. Like, bro, like when you have a child, it's no longer just your life that you're worried about, you know? You know, when it's just you, when it's just you, it's just you. You out here thugging, you know what I'm saying? You working every day, chasing your dream or whatever you may be doing, but your main focus is you. When you have a child, everything revolves around your child, your dream, your work. Everything is because of that child, to do for that child, the love you have for that child. And I already know when I have my child, bro, it's going to be the greatest moment and the greatest feeling that I could ever imagine when it happens, you know? And to know that some of these things could potentially happen to my child because there's some fucking weirdos out there, bro, that wasn't fucking raised right. Some people out there who lost their fucking top, bro. And my child gotta be around that shit. Nah, like, you know, it's gonna be a hard one for me when I have a kid. It's gonna be so glorious. It's gonna be such a beautiful, glorious moment when I do have a child. But like the things that's gonna happen, things they're gonna have to experience in life, people, situations, and oh man, bro, I'm not ready for that, bro.
Both of them to stay in.
Like
Here,
this, bro.
He continued to molest the boy, after which he took him on a trip to Disneyland. By this time, a nationwide
Please tell me he's in jail forever or he's dead.
search for Jody had commenced, and he was later pinpointed when Mr. Doucet allowed him to call his mother. The cops raided the motel, arrested the predator, and brought him back to Louisiana to face
beat his
trial.
ass,
On
bro.
landing at
Chad, I would have beat that nigga ass, bro. Cop or not a cop, man. Fuck if I was a cop, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only time when police brutality should be accepted. That's the only time where police brutality should be accepted in situations like that. Bro, I would have beat the fuck out that nigga, bro. Oh my mama, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. And if I wasn't no cop, I probably would have put that iron on that nigga. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, chat. I'm gonna just keep it real and I'm gonna keep it gangster, like on some real shit. Like Shawty would have got hit with that motherfucking 5, bro. On some real shit, like me and my niggas, bro. Oh, hey, we on the internet, so I ain't finna say that shit, you know what I'm saying, what me and my niggas do, you know what I'm saying, but hey, let's get back to the video.
the airport, Jeff was herded through the airport
Got on
by
making a video
policemen
for a
in
minute.
handcuffs, oblivious to the fact that Gary was waiting for him. When he got close enough, Gary, who had been hiding underneath a baseball cap, took aim and fired. Gary
Let's go!
second-degree murder and later agreed to a plea bargain in which he then...
No, let's go! W's in the chat for Pops! Chat, W's in the chat for Pops, bro. Chat, W's in the YouTube. Flood the chat with W's. Right now, live on Twitch. Y'all flood the chat with W's if you in the chat, gang. That's how you supposed to do the shit, dog. How you supposed to, that's how you handle business about your kids, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's cops there. Hey, I don't care. Shawty getting dealt with about mine. You touch mine, you hurt mine, you getting dealt with. Hey, he did what he had to do. Did what he had to do, you know, W Pops. It seemed like to me he got justice.
then pleaded non-contest to a manslaughter charge, helped by psychological reports which established that Jeff had been assaulting Jody for months before the actual kidnapping, as well as more reports that helped to establish that he was driven to a psychotic state and could not tell the difference between right and wrong when he pulled the trigger at Mr. Doucet. He was placed on probation and was given 300 hours of community service. Apparently, Doucet's family members objected to this, asserting that the distraught father deserved a stricter sentence for murdering their beloved child molester brother. Years after the case, Gary Plauché was interviewed, and he said he had no regrets and would do it again. Jody grew up to be a well-rounded person, and he's been in interviews where he is cited to have hailed his dad as his hero. A good ending, better than most on this list.
That's what I'm
Larry
saying.
Nassar.
Hey, chat. W Pops, bro. This might be the best one, bro. This might be the best one.
Better than most on this list. Larry Nassar. Serial rapist and former gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar drew nationwide attention.
Oh yeah, throw the key with this nigga. Get him out of here. Serial rapist.
Young
Serial rapist. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. He does not need to be walking the street at all, bro.
Larry Nassar drew nationwide attention for his antics. Convicted of sexually abusing young female athletes under the guise of medical treatment, he was made to sit down while his former charges read accusations against him.
On Thursday of last week, I saw my doctor for a follow-up on sleep medication to help me with my nightmares. She told me about the trial and that her own daughters were testifying. I had never read any articles, watched any videos, or asked any questions before that. I did not want to know anything. I was in denial. I want you to apologize to me right here. I want to forgive you, but I also want to hear you tell me that you regret all the hurt you caused.
Oh man, she's crying.
Thank you.
The charges brought against Mr. Nassar included possession of child pornography, tampering with the evidence, he tried to destroy it when he was caught, and over 20 counts of sexual assault, 15 counts in Ingham County, and additional 7 counts in Eaton County. For years, he used his position of power as the team doctor for the United States women's national gymnastics team to exploit and molest hundreds of young women, most of whom were Olympic-level gymnasts.
What?
Out of over 256 projected cases of assault, he was only tried for about 10. In addition to this, the FBI found this sick man to have more than 37,000 images of child pornography, including one where the accused himself was videoed in the act.
But when I got home from that appointment,
I don't even want to read this shit, bro. I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad this ad came in, bro.
on my laptop and watched all 3 days of the trial so far. I stayed up for hours and sat there in shock. What I realized was that I am not an outlier. My story is so similar to many other girls. There were times where I felt like I was listening to myself. I was affected by Larry.
She's brave,
He did
bro.
hurt
She's
me,
brave.
And he hurt hundreds of other young women. He took away my innocence, and that is something I will never be able to get back.
Although his medical license was revoked, the tension in the courtroom was palpable as victim after victim recounted their harrowing experiences.
Bro.
The weight of their words bore down on everyone present, but it was during the sentencing phase that emotions truly ran high.
Victim after victim, bro. Bro deserves a death penalty. I'm gonna be real. Like we gotta keep it a beam, bro. Like victim after victim after victim after victim after victim. He's molested, raped, and who knows what else he might have done to them. Probably punched them out, choked them, put them on all type of drugs. You never know. Like they probably, I'm telling you right now, bro. That one night for them equals forever. It's just not a one-time thing. This is trauma, PTSD, anxiety, depression, scared, like being scared. Like they probably don't get no sleep at night. It was one night for him, right? And for a lot of people looking at this, they probably think, okay, it was just a moment that happened to them. No, it's not a moment. You can sleep at night. They can't. This is forever. This is a forever thing for them. And it's sad, bro. And that's why I feel like, bro, motherfuckers like that, bro, they need death penalty, bro. Like, it shouldn't even be like no 15 years, no 20 years, no 70 years. Get them the fuck out of here, bro.
One father, Randall Margraves, asked the judge for a moment alone with Nassar.
I would ask you to, as part of this sentencing, to grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon.
I have
Would
a
you
feeling.
do that?
That is not
Yes
how
or
our.
no?
No, sir, I can't.
Would you give me
do that.
1 minute?
You know that I can't do that. That's not how our legal
Well, I'm
system.
gonna have to.
Denied his request, Margraves lunged at Nassar, unable to contain his fury. The courtroom erupted into chaos as security intervened. Given that Mr. Margraves was the father to 3 of the victims, his actions were understood by many to be the breaking point of an angry man.
In this case, while a parent impact statement was being made, the court observed you, sir, assault and attempt to batter the defendant. An assault, of course, is being that placing individuals who believe they're at threat of harm or physical abuse, and in fact, you had to be taken down by officers. That is why we are back here immediately, because the court believes summary proceedings are appropriate because we are doing it immediately. Mr. Graywall, do you agree with that?
I do, Your Honor.
I would indicate for the record that you have been being held in a holding cell since that time, that you've not been just walking around the building, you've been back in a holding cell. And so now the question is, what does the court do about the fact that you were in direct contempt of court? Just for the record, you need to know that I could give you a jail sentence. I could fine you up to $7,500. I could order any costs or expenses associated with the proceeding and any combination of that. I don't want to do that.
Mr. Margraves was made to apologize to the court.
Correct, Your Honor. I appreciate something.
Hey.
I'd like to apologize
Pops stood on business though, bro. W's in the chat for Pops. My dog stood on business, bro.
to you in the courtroom proceedings. I do have the highest and utmost respect for our judicial system. I'd like to apologize to everyone in the courtroom and all the officers, the fine upstanding officers that were forced to deal with my outburst. I came here in support of my daughters. I knew they were going to read a statement. I didn't know what all was in it. They would not let me see it ahead of time.
No, you still on business. You just still on business
very
though, Pops.
delicately. I'm realizing they may never trust a man again. Then I got to hear that, and I look over here, and Larry Nassar shaking his head no, like it didn't happen. Who would put herself through this if it didn't happen? I lost control. I apologize 100 times. You have my word, I will not be at future proceedings. I didn't come to proceedings before today. I came solely for support of my daughters today. I'm definitely calmed down. I'm embarrassed.
W Pops, bro.
I'm not here to upstage my daughters. I'm here to help them heal.
The judge accepted his apology and did not penalize him. Daniel Driver.
Hey, W Judge W Pops. Whoa, I can't even talk right now. I hope bro burns, you know. I hope, you know what I'm saying, bro got the maximum sentence, you know. But guys, I love you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for tuning in to them up. That thing. And gang, make sure y'all check out my Discord in my bio below. You do not want to miss out, gang. You can contact me there. Love you guys so much. Grip here, gang. We out.